All right, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to use ITZON to restream to YouTube and Twitch in both horizontal and vertical, while also respecting VOD tracks for Twitch and not forwarding music to YouTube. I'm recording my mic right now. Yes, I am. Okay, perfect. So what we need to do in OBS first is, as for the regular restream, we need to select Twitch. This we need to do to get the VOD track option in the output. We will need from the dashboard in the multi-stream section our RTMP URL and stream key. I will put that in real quick. We also need to select specify a custom server. And once we got that, this section is done. Now, OBS is very special in how stuff works. This is brand new technology. OBS only supports this for Twitch, which is why we need to trick OBS a little. What we need to do is go to App Data. When you press the Windows key and R, this little run box opens, and in here you type %appdata / OBS minus studio / profile data / this was wrong. Let's go back. I will just open it this way. App data / OBS studio. Let's just do it that way and open it. Sorry, I didn't prepare. This is the folder. In here, you want to go to plugin manager. Nope. Plugin config. Yes. So we are in app data, OBS studio, plugin config, RTMP services, and then you have the services JSON. You can open this with anything. I'm gonna go Notepad++. This opens on my secondary monitor, which is good. For me, it's gonna look structured like this right now. For you, it will probably be just one big line of text. At the start, just search for multi-track video configuration URL, and you will need to replace this value for Twitch with the ITZON value for this. I'll put this in the description. Basically, it's important that you don't break the file format. So behind multi-track video configuration, you need to find, I don't know what these symbols are called, but in between this, you will need to put that value, and then you save the file. For you, it's probably going to look like this. Wait, it's probably going to be one big line of text. So just try to find it. My file is already adjusted, so I will close my notepad now. After you save this file, you need to restart OBS, click the X, and then open it again. I'm not going to do that because this is a separate OBS. I have two open right now. One I'm recording with and one that you see. And I don't know how to open this again without ruining the recording. I'm not going to cut it. So once you have that done, what happens is when you have enable enhanced broadcasting selected, which is what you need for the vertical screen on Twitch, it will go to the ITZON server, and the ITZON server communicates with Twitch. And it's basically just a proxy. It forwards what your OBS would send to Twitch to us, so we know what's going on, and then we pass that to Twitch, and we can also see what Twitch gives back. In this case, we need to enable enhanced broadcasting, and we also need to select the additional canvas, which comes from the ITZON vertical plugin. This is required if you don't have ITZON vertical. You need to install it, which will give you like the vertical additional canvas. And once you have that, let's say I was playing music. Let's quickly add desktop audio. I don't have anything to play, but for example, I could exclude desktop audio from track 2, but have my mic on track 2, but not the music. This would mean for the Twitch VOD track, I would select 2. So only my microphone is now on track 2, not the music. And now, if I were to go live, let me quickly open the dashboard again. Actually, let's first add the destinations. So I'm going to add a Twitch destination. I'm not going live first because otherwise it will automatically start the stream. I put my stream key here for Twitch, and I click Twitch mode, dual format, vertical plus horizontal. This is important, otherwise you will not get the vertical rendition. And you also need to have this on your Twitch dashboard. You need to be eligible for dual format. I think everyone is, but just making sure. So once you create that, it's gonna work. Let me quickly go live, start streaming. And now I see we're going live. And we're gonna, let me quickly drag my dashboard over here. This is where I'm streaming to. And you see test is my horizontal stream and my vertical stream says vertical. You can see both horizontal and vertical are connected. And I can swap to the vertical by clicking this. And this is basically the vertical scene. If I move this around, then this should also follow. And now what I didn't do was select the VOD logic. Actually, I don't need to because it's automatically included in this. And then what we can also do is add a new destination, YouTube. Replace audio with VOD track. And now for a horizontal YouTube stream, you want to select highest 69. This is basically the horizontal stream and the highest resolution will go to YouTube. I don't think I have a... Actually, I do have YouTube ready. So this is the YouTube studio. In here, to get a vertical screen, you need to enable dual stream. I'm going to do that quick. And then I need to copy the stream key. I can do that here. And I'll put this here. This will start, since I'm already live, this will instantly start a a horizontal YouTube stream. YouTube is very buggy, but ideally it works, and it does seem to work right now. So vertical, horizontal was working. The issue now is that, as you can see, the vertical stream is just a horizontal stream. We don't want that. So I'm going to click stop here because it's not what we wanted. Now I need to wait for this to end, or I think I can click end. Dismiss. Now I need to turn on dual stream mode on again. And in here you want to select encoder. And then you need to create a new stream key for this encoder. I think I already have one. I called it vertical stream key. I'll copy this, and now on here, I'll add a new destination, YouTube. Replace audio with VOD track. I want the vertical video rendition and the stream key for the vertical YouTube feed. That's going to connect instantly because I'm already live, and now I'm also going to connect the other one. And now on YouTube, okay, this is live. This is what I meant with YouTube can bug. So this is scheduled stream now. You just have to turn it off and on again. YouTube is very buggy. Maybe I just create a new stream key quick, but for that both need to be off. YouTube is very not nice to use, but some people still want to do it. I'm gonna end the stream again. Dismiss. Now I need to turn this on again. Maybe somebody else knows how to better use YouTube. I don't. The technology works, it's just a pain. I'll create a new stream key because maybe it's the stream key. I'm gonna use that stream key instead for the vertical rendition. Paste that here. Start horizontal and vertical. Ideally it works now. If it doesn't, then I'm not gonna record the video again. This is how it should work. YouTube is just funny sometimes. Okay, now it's working. And if I move this around, you can see this is the vertical canvas and separate from the horizontal. There seems to be a very big delay, but that's working. So right now we are streaming to YouTube in vertical, horizontal with fixed audio, and then Twitch is also dual format, as we could see on my dashboard. And now I'm gonna play music. Give me 1 second. That was my desktop. Yeah, you can look at that. You find some music that is chill. Just anything works. Okay, now I should be playing music. I think I need to make it a bit louder. I'm sorry for this recording. I think you also hear it. I will turn it down here. Actually, I will fully mute it on the recording. But you see in here, I'm streaming audio now. I'm live on Twitch, so I can just kill the live stream right now. I will do that, stop streaming. And then we go to the VOD on Twitch. I think this should be my stream from right now, 4 minutes. Hey, let me turn on the audio again. Desktop audio. You can now hear my audio again. Or at least you should. If there is any. I played music towards the end, and there's nothing to show. Desktop audio is also configured here. There's nothing playing, the VOD is playing. There was no music in the VOD, but there was music playing for the stream. Just to verify that again, I'm gonna turn the stream on. And then play music quick again. And then go to the live stream. And there's music here. Should hear twice now. And I'm gonna stop the stream again. What the fuck's going on? And now I'm gonna go to the VOD. Pause the music on my SoundCloud, and there's no music in the VOD. And there's also no music on YouTube. That also works. I'm not gonna go and show that now, but that works. The video is otherwise gonna be too long. It's already 11 minutes. I hope this helped. I know it's been a bit messy, but I don't have time right now. I need to leave. So peace out. I will make a better video soon, but for now this has to work. Bye bye.